wanted to wake up at 8 a.m. this morning, but to be honest, I haven't been getting much sleep this week. I usually stay up pretty late and then I wake up early in the morning for my classes. Today is Thursday and I only have one class today, so I decided to sleep in a little bit. I didn't sleep in too late. I woke up at like 8:40ish, so it's not that bad. So it's about 10:30 right now, so I'm just going to continue preparing for my property law class that I have later today. I have a session from 12 to 1 that I have to go to, so that probably means I'm gonna have a late lunch after 1 just before my class starts at 2 p.m. And because Thursdays are my least busy day in terms of class, I usually use it to just catch up on all of my readings and prepare for my classes for the following week. So I'm gonna continue working on property law and I'll check back in before my class starts. Can't study law with chapped lips. Okay, so I just finished property law, the only class that I have for today. So as I mentioned earlier, because I don't have as many classes on Thursdays, I usually like to use it as an opportunity to catch up on my readings. I like to make a plan or a list of what needs to be done and in what order of priority, so I can kind of tackle obviously the more important things first, and so that way I'm just making the most efficient use of my time. So I'm going to get started with reading reports first, but I also have on my list to study for ethics today and also my legal research and analysis course. Our midterms week is coming up the week after next. It's like the week of October 4th where like every day we have something due. So I'm really trying to use the end of this week and this weekend to not only catch up on readings, but to be prepared for the upcoming week, just so next week I'll have more time to work on those assignments and be prepared for that. So I think this is a good time to mention that this video is sponsored by LexisNexis, who are also the publishers of my ethics book. Shout out to you, LexisNexis. For those of you who have never heard of LexisNexis, it's basically a company that provides legal research tools and other legal information and workflows for lawyers and law firms. You actually get a subscription to LexisNexis usually when you're in law school in Canada, so it's a really great tool to help you with your legal research and analysis, especially for the class that we have this semester. So a huge shout out to LexisNexis, and you're going to be seeing a lot of cool things from us in the near future, so definitely stay tuned for that. Hello, so I put on a sweater because it was starting to get really cold in here. It's been a bit since I've been doing my readings. It's about 6:20 right now, so I think it's a good time for me to take a break and just start preparing dinner, because I'm also really, really hungry and it's harder for me to do my readings when I'm hungry. So that's the plan. There are just not enough hours in a day. It's already 8:30. I don't even know where the time goes anymore. Okay, so I switched up the scenery because being in a studio apartment, there's, not really many places I can go, but I thought I would, just switch it up and sit at my dining table just to kind of change up the scenery. So I thought I would just sit down and do a little bit of a debrief, a little bit of a review of how law school is going so far. It's going well. No, but seriously, I love law school. I am very, very happy and so grateful to be here. When I think about this time last year and anybody who was a part of that process of me applying to law school knows just how badly I wanted to get into law school, and not just into law school, but into Ryerson Law specifically. So it's still like, I just it still blows my mind sometimes when I stop and I just kind of take it in that I'm currently in law school. It's just so crazy to me. I am trying to enjoy it as much as I can. Is law school what I thought it would be? I mean, yes and no. I mean, there's a whole, doing it in the middle of a global pandemic aspect. That's not at all what I imagine law school to be. It definitely is a lot. It definitely is a change, and it's very different than undergrad was, but in a good way. I mean, I really enjoy what I'm studying. I love my courses. I think they're all so interesting, and I have a lot of fun with the way Ryerson Law has structured their program. This is technically week 4 of law school, but for Ryerson Law, it's actually our 3rd week of actual law classes, and that's because Ryerson Law has something called intensive courses. So pretty much at the beginning of each semester for the first week, we spend that entire first week in an intensive course. They're based on different topics each semester. So for the one that we did for this semester, it was called the Ryerson Law Intensive. So that one was pretty much just kind of very introductory, introducing us to law school and getting us acquainted with the legal profession. And it was just kind of full of us hearing from different speakers, which was amazing, like people from the industry coming to talk to us, and that was really, really awesome. Yeah, just kind of getting a lay of the land of what to expect and learning how to navigate different tools. There was a lot of assignments involved, some chances to get to know each other in our cohort because we're not in person, so it's a lot harder to kind of build that community. Being in class online from 9 to 5 every day and then having assignments due every single day is definitely a reason why it's called an intensive, but it was also fun. It was very valuable, and it was a really great way to ease us into the semester and to just start off law school. In terms of doing law school online, I really think that the school has done a really incredible job with doing the best that they can with what they have. My peers are very, very friendly, and I feel like we're all really just here to support one another, and it already feels like we have a really great community going, so I'm really happy to see that and just to feel so comforted by everyone by my side, and I'm looking forward to seeing how that progresses and develops over the next few years. I think I've accepted that at least this first semester is going to be quite a bit of a learning curve and just learning to adapt to this beast that is law school and the way things are done differently in law school, and just learning how to do things efficiently. I'm so happy to be able to be posting a video like this, a day in the life of a law school student. This has been my dream forever, so it was also really fun to film this video. I've never filmed or done anything like this before. I'd love to do it again, maybe like an updated version next semester or maybe in second year or something like that. I hope it's enjoyable so far and it's not too boring, because I know it seems like all I do is readings, but truth be told, that's all I think law students really do is do readings. So on that note, I'm gonna get back to my readings. Here we go. Man, if I've ever wished I was Mike Ross, now is definitely the moment.